Hello friends, I'm going to make a video on latest IAMSAR volume and during which I will discuss the circular number 1594 and the contents of latest IAMSAR and important questions that a surveyor may ask during oral questions. Let's get started. The latest circular on IAMSAR is circular number 1594 MSc 1 released on 25th of May 2018. Circular contains a lot of information and up to page number 165 it's basically all the information that RCC requires, and for examination purposes I would straight away come to page number 165, which is the content for the latest IAMSAR. So here we are, and I will start with the method which I use to memorize this content, because this is one question which I was asked in my orals. What are the contents for the latest IAMSAR? So this latest IAMSAR has 23 chapters, basically sections, and up to H, Appendix H for the chapters. So let's start. So this is how I remember. I make a story out of it. Let's say I'm sitting in the RCC or you're sitting in the RCC Rescue Coordination Center. So what you're doing there is overviewing of the SAR system, the search and rescue system overview. That is chapter 1. Then you receive distress alert and messages. So you're there sitting in the RCC. Chapter 2 is you receive a message and you're informed that there is some medical assistance which is required at sea. And then immediately you assume that there is a vessel emergency at sea. But then the person tells you, no, it's not a vessel emergency, it's an aircraft emergency. And you say, okay, aircraft emergency. Then you see your system and you see, okay, through LRAT there are few vessels around you in that location, and I'm sending the initial action for the assisting vessels. And then you also notice that there are aircrafts which are around the area. So you set an initial action for assisting aircraft. Then as the ship approaches, there is on-scene communication and there is on-scene coordination, because one vessel has reached and then more vessels have come, so coordination began. And then also more aircrafts are reporting to help in the same emergency, so multiple aircrafts are operation. And then when multiple aircrafts are operation is started, you need someone to coordinate the aircraft operation, so aircraft coordinator. Once you have the air coordination done, then and people are already there, the vessels and the aircrafts are there. When they reach there in the distress position, they find out there's no one there, so you have to start searching. Once you start searching, you have to create a rescue action plan, how to rescue those people. Then you send a plan, they're already searching. Then rescue or assistance by vessel, you send a plan for the vessel. What they'll do, they will rescue or assistance by vessel and then rescue assistance by aircraft. It's basically an action plan for vessels and aircraft. Then what is the next thing you do? You again consider vessel, whether this rescue will be finally a vessel or helicopter operation. And then you realize you're not able to find anyone, and probably the aircraft had sunk in the position which had this medical emergency. So there'll be an underwater search and rescue. And maybe once the operation is already underway, you realize or you get a message that rescue is actually not needed. The aircraft has already reached land, so rescue is basically now on land. And then you, from the information that you have received, the latest information, you tell your junior, okay, intercept the position as per the message you have received. And they intercept the position, it's already at the airport. And then you are laughing at yourself, you have started such a big operation and the aircraft is already in the airport. And then you just, for logging purpose, how many survivors are there, is there any deceased person on the aircraft, and then you have to close the report and develop public relations, let them know what this search and rescue was all about and how it was a miscommunication. And then you set a training schedule. Okay, to rectify this in future, we'll carry out more training so such kind of messages, error messages, are not repeated. And this finishes your chapter 23, section 23 training. Now let's talk about the appendices. Appendix alpha. See, alpha basically is the alpha of the group, the most powerful person. So most powerful person is the master of the ship. So SOLAS chapter 5 regulation 33. The summary of regulation 33, just for your information, it basically says these 3 points. Master is obliged to respond to information that a person are in distress at sea received from any source. Okay, if they have received a distress message, master is supposed to go there. Then if the ship can be requisitioned by the master of a ship in distress. So if you are a vessel in distress, then you can requisition any master who has contacted you. And then any rescued person must be treated humanely and delivered to a place of safety. So these are basically 3 points which cover regulation 33. If you require any detail, you can actually search on internet, just go through it. So basically 3 points were simple. You have to assist, and the person who requires assistance may call you. And if you are rescuing someone, treat them nicely. Part B, bravo. This is like a feedback through the whole operation which just happened, and you say, okay, the search action message that was created by one of your assistants was very nice, so you appreciate that person. And then C for cat. Cats are good at observation, so you have to find out how cats are good at observations. So factors affecting the observer's effectiveness. And dogs keep barking and they give you the situation report. Okay, so if somebody enters someone's house, he starts barking. So basically what dog is doing is giving a situation report. So SITREP is Appendix D, and Appendix E is SAR briefing and debriefing. E stands for echo. Echo basically means the repetition of your own sound. So when there's a search and rescue operation, there's a briefing and then there's an echo out of it and there's a debrief. Okay, it's like boom and boom. Same sound goes to and fro. SAR briefing and debriefing. Then Appendix F. F basically you can say you're fucked. So if we ourselves are fucked, that means own emergency. Then Appendix G stands for golf. So let's imagine a person playing golf and he has fallen down because of the heat stroke. So you have to render assistance. Then Appendix H, let's say H stands for hotel. So hotel emergency and people are standing on terrace and it's a big hotel, so it would require aircraft SAR operation, and you know there are a lot of people in the hotel, so it will be a multiple aircraft SAR operation. And this finishes your content. I hope you'll easily remember. I'll be covering the details of IAMSAR manual in the next part. For the link you can see in the description. I hope you like this video. Thank you for watching.